Well, shit. You said you want to talk about the Denver airport. Let's just get right into it.
Yeah, so I started my son, I asked him, I was like, "What conspiracy theories do you think I should start researching?" And he was like, "The Denver airport theory." So I started doing some research, and man, I kind of want to go there now just to see for myself. But basically, it's just this airport that was built in Denver in 1995. They started like the whole idea in 89, but it's basically this airport that has 5 levels of underground stuff, and nobody's really been down there. I had started looking on TikTok for some information, and I guess one person had made it down there, but they're thinking that maybe they built all of that for like the elite Illuminati, or possibly like hiding alien stuff down there.
It's a alleged bunkers and tunnel system that's like miles, like not
Yeah.
like
Well, yeah, here's the thing: is there's military people who come out. One of them even like got thrown in prison because he spoke out against like clearance and shit. And they were
Yep.
talking about. I mean, it's known that we have tunnels and shit all over the
yeah,
country. We started building
yeah.
after World War II. But he
There's
was talking
something
about they
definitely
have
there.
huge hangars and shit. Like everybody knows about that fucking mountain in Wyoming. I think it's Cheyenne Mountain that NORAD's in. They
Yep.
tell you we built a big ass hangar and bunkers and shit. They fucking drive tanks into it. So like, what's to make you think that's the only one? But there was
So
a
Right.
there,
dude who came out and
they
said that they had connected. There was a huge project that was going on for like 40 fucking years where they connected all the bases and shit underground
Raven
through
Rock,
tunnels, and they can just drive. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name of it. Yep.
yeah, Raven
Yeah,
Rock.
they can just drive whole fucking convoys wherever the fuck they
Well,
want underground, just pop the fuck up.
well, Raven Rock's in Pennsylvania, and it's actually like it's been declassified, and you actually drove in the ground to go there, like, and that's declassified. They've admitted that's there. So like I feel like there's tunnel systems all over our country like that. Like
Dude,
that's
what's
not
that?
hard to believe at all.
Absolutely.
Well, didn't they also
Hold
say
on, I'm
that
gonna
like
pull
the
this.
Denver airport is like twice the size of Manhattan? Like, ain't that fucking insane?
Well, it's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a major
wild.
hub. Yeah, and it's huge, but like also like she said, what's underneath it? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that was a huge construction thing. Like they said it went over budget and took longer than it was supposed to, and like something's there. You know what I mean? It's hard not to acknowledge that something's there. And like out of everybody here, I'm probably the least likely to believe in a conspiracy. You know what I mean? Like we all know that.
Absolutely.
It went
Well,
apparently
and
$2 billion over budget. 2 billion over budget.
Yeah,
Check this
yep.
out.
Billion.
it's a lot of
They
money.
were saying too that like it could possibly lead to the aerospace defense
So that's what's well known that they admit to. That's the Cheyenne Mountain Complex,
oh
Right.
where
my
they just drive into this. So this is like not even classified. You know what I
That's
mean?
not even the door to that bitch. That's just the tunnel going to the door. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's got a
that's
yeah.
no. They show. Hold on. There's other pictures, man. I'll show you some more. There's other ones where they show like people driving like trucks through the place.
Yeah,
There's a road that goes into the whole thing.
it's badass.
Ugh.
That looked like a decontamination fucking part where you drive in, it decontaminates whatever, and then you can get into the actual thing. That's what that looked like.
Mm.
A decontamination tunnel.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know.
Oh,
It was wild because when
it was,
I started hearing about the murals too, like I seen in the chat, the murals, I guess they covered all of those up because people were like catching on to everything that it actually meant.
Yeah, they were all like about end times and like destruction and like the end of the earth and like crazy shit.
Yeah. Wild.
yeah,
Yeah,
they built it under 2,000 feet of granite. It was like a 5 acre fucking facility under the mountain. That's fucking insane, dude.
it's huge. 5 acres, like that's ridiculous.
That's fucking insane.
What the fuck? Someone in the chat named
That's what
Grinder
they
and
admit
Crown.
to. Like they made it in the 50s, and they like declassified it in the 70s. You know what I mean? Like that's fucking
And, yeah,
crazy shit.
and with the military, that they always admit to like a small portion of like what's really going on. You know what I mean? Like, you know, smoke and mirrors.
Right.
Our cat's going insane. Can you guys hear in the background?
What's up, yo?
That's why the whole Denver airport thing, man. I mean, that makes the shit I've been reading about it. You know, what I mean, there's definitely something going on under there.
There
It's
has
just-
to be.
a lot of
I mean,
people say it's like the home of the Illuminati. Some other, I mean, a lot of it's unfounded, but I know some
Reptile
military
people.
right? But some military people have come out and talked about working under there in a military base, but they couldn't talk about what they did. So it's like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
what's
do you
there?
mean? What's so classified and that they got it under the fucking airport? Like, that's some weird shit.
That's like, what the hell do they have in underground cities? Like, literally, there's cities underneath every big city. Did y'all know that? Underground.
It's because usually they're ancient cities. It's part of our lost history, but that's a whole other conspiracy.
They just built on top of these shit, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to hide it.
Like Paris is built on top of like an old ass city. It's like the old Paris, but it's prehistory. Like it's the history that they don't teach us type of shit. Same
Well,
about the same
there's
time as when the fucking pyramids were built and all that shit.
Jerusalem, Damascus, all those cities are like that too.
Yeah. But my bad, we kind of got sidetracked. What else were you trying to say about the airport, Kelsey?
Oh no, basic like everybody in the chat is basically saying what I had figured out here. Like even like with the whole sculpture thing, I don't know. I don't find it a coincidence that the guy who built the horse out front of the airport, like he ended up dying, I guess, because it stabbed his artery while he was building it.
What?
Yeah,
didn't know
like
that.
this, they call it
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
32
And it's got
know about-
red eyes.
I'm gonna look that up
Creepy.
real quick. But did you know about that painting in there?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Some wild shit. Some Nazi-looking motherfucker with a Russian-looking rifle, an Arabian saber. There's the Dove of Peace. Here's all the peaceful people, all the color, and they got these people on like the Trail of Tears
Yeah.
walking up here. But then there's also, hold on. I wish I was quicker with this shit like smoke. This is the confusing one. Somewhere. Here we go. So this one, they're holding like a banner of peace, and it's all the people of the world, and the same soldier's like crushed. He's dead, and there's an eagle on him. So it's like, which one? It's weird as fuck. There's just like a lot of weird Illuminati symbolism in the fucking airport. And these are just the murals that are on the wall.
That's so wild.
I want to look up
Yeah,
this
and-
horse. You said it's the
And
horse.
did you said they covered all that up now?
Yeah, supposedly they had covered all that up. At least from the people I was watching on TikTok who had been there recently.
Well, that thing looks demonic as fuck.
Yeah, it does. That statue,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Oh yeah, that statue's crazy. Yeah, pull that up.
I am. Hold up. That thing's fucking.
Supposedly, they remodel like every few years and they use a different contractor every time they remodel.
Yeah, that ain't solely sanitary as fuck, you know? That's just
Right.
That's
I mean, dog, look at it up close. It's like.
You know what that looks like? The Pegasus you see on all those fucking Hollywood films in the intro.
But it's got like stones or something for its fucking mane. Like it's clearly not hair. All its veins are showing and shit. It's some weird shit, bro. It's weird as a motherfucker. I was trying to blow it up on the screen and I blew it up on my fucking screen. Yeah, I don't know. First thing I saw too when I went to look for the picture was a story about it killing the artist. That's wild as fuck.